Hey everyone, it's good to be back with you. Again, it's been a little bit of a rough road here for me since my surgery way back in April. It's been a difficult recovery, some setbacks, but I'm doing really, really well now. So we're back on track. So let's get started. The lighting is a little bit, I don't know, it's funky. I was going to say funky, but it's kind of cool. There's streams of sunshine on me, so I like it. It's kind of ethereal. Anyway, the title of the blog is called "'Tis the Season, Slow Down." When the holidays make their entrance with the coming of Thanksgiving every November, we may have many emotions that burst onto the scene. We may begin reminiscing about wonderful, joyful memories with family and friends over the years, or we may look back with grief and sadness about the happy holidays that never were for us. For some of us, we may have experienced the loss of a loved one over the past year and look forward to the holidays with dread, wishing we could just fast forward our lives into the new year. Yet regardless of the myriad of emotions that either lift us up or send us crashing down into an abyss of pain, the holidays are all around us. Thus, most of us find a way to journey through the long or short month of December, culminating in December 25th, Christmas Day, and then ending on January 1st, New Year's Day. For this blog, however, we will focus only on the Christian holiday of Christmas. As we begin our frenzied shopping and searching for the best deals on Black Friday and Cyber Monday, we may spend money in abandon, thinking that material gifts, all packaged in silver, gold, or red and green, say, "I love you," in the best way possible. Those of us who may be suffering the consequences of the pandemic or the monstrously high inflation that now grips our country may lose themselves in abundant scarcity. We don't have the money to buy the big green bushy Christmas tree or beautiful gifts for our loved ones to place under that twinkling emerald being. In our sadness, we may fall victim to depression or despair. Yet no matter where we are in our lives currently, there's one thing we all have in common. We are all souls born of a creator whose spiritual DNA consists only of love. At the end of our time here on earth, we all leave the same way we arrived. We discard our physical form and return home as the eternal being of light and love that we have been and we always will be. So let's think about why we actually celebrate Christmas. Yes, Christmas is a Christian holiday. Christians celebrate the birth of a tiny babe named Jesus. He came into the world at a time in history when we deeply needed a reset button. We were losing our way and becoming lost in the material world. Hate and divisiveness were causing us to forget who we really are. Now, Christians believe Jesus is the only Son of God. Others of different faiths have a different belief system and believe Jesus did exist, but existed as maybe a very wise man or perhaps even an ascended master. But for me, it doesn't really matter what you believe to be true about who Jesus was, as much as understanding what he came here to teach us. Jesus came into the world to help all people of all religions or those with no religion at all. Jesus' ministry taught us basically three things: love, forgiveness, and unity. First, he taught us that in order to love others, we must first love ourselves because, I've said this many times, we cannot give away what we don't have. Self-love really is at the foundation of his teachings. Next, he taught us to forgive others no matter what. As he lay dying on the cross, he called out to God a prayer for his murderers. He said, "Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do." Jesus saw the divinity in all people. regardless of what they were doing or how they were living their lives. Yet we cannot truly forgive others if we cannot forgive ourselves for the times that we may have forgotten our precious divinity and have fallen short of our commitment to be the love that we are. Forgiveness, we have come to understand, is much more for our own soul than it is for the person we have decided to forgive. Finally, Jesus taught us about unity. The old expression, do unto others as you would have them do unto you, is all about unity. We, every single soul ever born of God, is connected to every other soul by the brilliant matrix of holy and sacred light. Truly, whatever I do to you in thought, words, or actions, I do to myself. In reality, there's only one of us here, both on earth and in spirit. This is what Christmas is really about for me. This morning, my husband said to me, you know what? It seems like people are being a lot more kind and nicer this year. I agree. I feel it everywhere, and I try my best to offer kind words, appreciation, and gratitude to those who cross my path. Yesterday, we were driving, shopping, and we pulled into a parking space on the side of the road to go into a store. And I looked at the license plate on the car in front of us and kind of let out a little gasp. It said one word on the license plate, and that one word, kindness. How's that for validation? So inside this small store that we went into, we met a wonderful man who helped us find what we were looking for, and we chatted for a while about real simple things. And when we left, we both felt so joyful that we had met such a wonderful person. As we walked out the door, we really just simply said, thank you. Thank you for all your help, and have a wonderful holiday season. And we left just lifted up. Thus, the message of this week's blog is to slow down. As we get caught up in the frenzy of the holidays and the nonstop doing, quote unquote, you can hear the clock in the other room plays Christmas music, if you're wondering what that is. As we get caught up in the frenzy of the holidays and the nonstop doing, let us be mindful that we are both human and divine. We are human beings while we journey through life here. The human part of us is always doing, which is necessary in the earthly world. Yet we are immortal beings of beautiful, transcendent love and brilliant light. Taking time to simply, quote unquote, be, and spending quiet time in prayer and meditation helps us to live a life that is always spiritually directed, no matter how much we need to do. So let us be grateful for the little things, a gentle smile from a stranger, a hug from a coworker who could tell that we just needed one right then, the air of abundant kindness that seems to find us wherever we are, and most of all, a chance to give to others from our overflowing hearts and our loving souls, much, much more than from our wallet or our pocketbook. So have a wonderful holiday season and a blessed Christmas, everyone, and may we be filled with an abundance of love, joy, appreciation for the gift of life, and maybe, most of all, lots and lots of laughter. Laughter is oh so good for the soul. So cheers. I just want to add one more thought about the kindness thing. We've talked about before that you'll find whatever you're going to look for. If you decide you're going to look for the things that are not right in the world, you'll find them, because there's plenty of that around. If you make up your mind that you're going to look for the good, that you're going to look for the kindness, you'll find it everywhere you go. So it's my wish for all of us that this holiday season and into the new year and all through the next year, we wake up every day and make a decision that we're going to live our lives in love and look for the good and look for the kindness in others, look for the divinity. Just as the word namaste says, it means the divinity in me honors the divinity in you. And that's what I choose to see in others. So thank you for joining me. And thank you for your patience and understanding while I was been a little inconsistent. And I will see you probably in 2 weeks. Will be another newsletter that will come out in 2 weeks. Unless something changes, and then you'll get it in a week. Okay, take care, everyone. I love you guys. Have a great day. Bye.